What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with another tune from the My Boss, My Hero soundtrack. And indeed, even though I finished the watch-alongs for shows like Takami Yu and My Boss, My Hero, and I wish I could say Antiquarian Bookshop Biblia, which I have finished the watch-along for, but I don't have the soundtrack to, alas, even though I know it exists. But yes, I'm going to continue to go through remaining tunes on the soundtracks of these J-dramas I finished, and once again, shout out to Michaela and to Kim, and to Dawn, and to anyone else who takes an interest in the J-dramas, the watch-alongs on Patreon, as well as the audio reactions here. It's a hobby I've had for a very long time, but for the most part, I've just kind of been watching these shows on my own, so to now get to talk about them with other people, and for other people to appreciate and enjoy them, it means a lot to me, so shout out to all of you. As I said, we're going back to the My Boss, My Hero soundtrack. We're going to listen to a tune called At the Edge of the World, which I enjoy the drama of the title. And it's a song that is used in some comedically dramatic moments, and perhaps one or two with a bit more of like longer arc relevance. But yeah, it's used in a couple moments where it has this drama to it, but the drama is inherently comedic. I think of, there's a segment of the show, and this isn't really a spoiler, but the school that is the main, location or setting of the show, they serve these very special puddings, but they're very limited in number, and it sort of serves as a motivator for some people to, look forward to lunch and so on. And it's announced over the PA that they're not going to have them anymore. And it's like the school suddenly falls into this over-the-top malaise. It becomes this, post-apocalyptic wasteland where no one understands the purpose of life anymore. And this tune plays, and it's funny in that context, though I would say divorced of that, just as a tune itself, it really does have this epic evocative quality. So let's hear it. This is by Takami Yu. It's from the soundtrack for My Boss, My Hero from 2006, and it's called At the Edge of the World. It's so good. It really does hit an atmospheric mood. And yeah, I do think there are some moments in the show where it's used in slightly more serious, like, not over-the-top comedic moments, but again, there's a couple of the latter that do stand out. I did want to say, Dawn mentioned she's diving back into it. I think she watched the first episode a few weeks back, and then had been watching Kimi wa Petto, and she mentioned she was gonna get back into My Boss My Hero again. So some days when I'm like uploading videos, I just put something on the other screen, and so I was secretly like rewatching some of the first episodes of that watch along. And I just have to say, it's like Nagase Tomoya, he does a lot of different types of acting. A lot of it is very funny and like big, but he has some really emotional acting scenes in that show, and I think he does them like spectacularly. So shout out to him. And indeed, we're going through Kurokochi, where it's a bit different, but we still get the comedic stuff from him, and a bit more serious acting as well. So let me know what you think of this. Once again, shout out to all the folks who've taken an interest in the J-drama watch-alongs. There are more to come still, and indeed at some point soon, maybe after one more show after Kurokochi, I'm going to start going through Hanayori Dango, which obviously Dawn knows a lot about, and I've been looking forward to hearing what she may have to say. And yeah, let me know what you think of this, and I will see you next time. Peace.